Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive.
Definitely.
Today, we're tackling something that's been making headlines and sparking tons of discussion. Artificial intelligence.
AI. Yeah, it's everywhere.
Exactly. So our mission today is to really break down how AI is weaving itself into our daily lives.
Hmm.
We'll cover everything from those little things you might not even realize are AI-powered to the big, potentially world-changing stuff.
Like those algorithms that curate your social media feeds. Or the potential for AI to revolutionize healthcare with early disease detection.
Precisely. But let's start with the basics. For anyone who might not be a total tech whiz, what exactly is AI?
Okay, so AI, or artificial intelligence, basically aims to create machines that can do things that usually need, human smarts.
Human smarts.
Yeah, things like learning, figuring out problems, making decisions. It's all about getting computers to think and act more, well, more like us.
So less about robots taking over the world and more about making our lives easier or better.
Exactly. Although, the robot thing is definitely a part of the conversation, but AI is much more complex than that. In fact, it's already all around us. You probably use AI every day without even realizing it. Think about your phone.
Oh, right.
Those voice assistants like Siri and Google Assistant, they rely on AI to understand what you're saying and to respond.
You're right. I use those all the time. Asking for directions, setting reminders. It really is like having a personal assistant in my pocket. But what's happening behind the scenes? How does it actually work?
Well, these assistants use a bunch of different techniques, including natural language processing and machine learning.
Okay, hold on. Break that down a little.
Basically, they've been trained on tons and tons of data. This helps them recognize patterns in speech, figure out what your words mean, and then pull up the right information or do whatever you've asked.
Makes sense. But AI is doing way more than just helping me find the nearest pizza place, right? What other examples are there in our daily lives?
Think about all that spam you don't see in your inbox.
Thankfully.
Yeah, that's AI working hard in the background. Spam filters analyze incoming emails and look for patterns that usually signal spam. Then they filter those messages out.
Wow, so AI is like my inbox's bodyguard.
That's one way to put it. And it's constantly learning and getting better at spotting those pesky spammers.
Good to know. Speaking of the digital world, let's talk social media. I've always been amazed by how those algorithms seem to know exactly what I'm interested in.
Right. It can be a little creepy sometimes.
Exactly. Is that AI at work too?
Absolutely. Those algorithms use AI to analyze your past activity, what you like, share, comment on, all of it.
Right.
Then they use that data to build you a personalized experience, showing you the content they think you'll be most engaged with.
So that's how I end up down a rabbit hole of cat videos. But isn't there a downside to this too? I mean, all that talk about filter bubbles and how they can limit our perspectives.
That's a very important point. While personalization can be convenient, it also has the potential to create echo chambers where we're only exposed to information that reinforces our existing beliefs.
And that doesn't sound so great.
No, it's definitely a concern. This is where responsible AI development comes into play. We need to make sure these algorithms are designed to promote diverse viewpoints and avoid reinforcing biases.
Okay, so it sounds like there's a real need for balance when it comes to AI. It has the potential to be both really beneficial and kind of problematic.
Exactly. And this becomes even more important when we start looking at how AI is being used across different industries, because its impact is huge.
Absolutely. Our source material highlights some major areas where AI is already making waves, like in healthcare, finance, education, and even retail.
It really is transforming everything.
So let's dive into each of those. Where should we start?
Let's start with healthcare. One of the most exciting things about AI in healthcare is its potential for diagnostics. We're talking about AI tools that can analyze medical images, things like X-rays or CT scans, to spot diseases like cancer at much earlier stages.
Oh, wow. Early detection is so crucial.
Exactly. And AI can potentially save lives by helping doctors find things that might be missed by the human eye.
So it's like having a superhuman doctor on your side.
In a way, yes. AI can process and analyze massive amounts of data and can spot patterns and abnormalities that doctors might not immediately see.
That's incredible. Are there other applications for AI in healthcare?
Oh, definitely. Think virtual health assistants that help patients manage chronic conditions, provide medication reminders, or answer basic health questions. It's like having a 247 health resource available.
Well, healthcare is really changing with AI. What about finance? I imagine it's impacting that world in a big way too.
You bet. AI is a game changer in finance, particularly in areas like fraud detection. AI-powered systems can analyze tons of financial transactions in real time, looking for suspicious activities.
Like a digital detective.
Exactly. This helps protect both businesses and individuals from fraud.
It's amazing how AI can do that. What about the stock market? I've heard stories about AI making lightning-fast trading decisions.
You're talking about algorithmic trading. AI algorithms can analyze market data, spot trends, and make trades at speeds no human could match.
It sounds like AI is having a huge impact on finance, but are there any downsides to this?
It's definitely complex. Some experts argue that algorithmic trading can contribute to market volatility, which can be a concern.
So it's a double-edged sword. What about education? How is AI shaking things up in the classroom?
One really cool development is the rise of personalized learning platforms. Let me give you an example.
Okay,
Imagine you're learning a new language on an app like Duolingo. You keep messing up those verb conjugations.
been there.
Right. Well, the AI powering Duolingo can notice this and start giving you more practice exercises specifically focused on verbs.
So it tailors the learning to your weaknesses.
Exactly. It's like having a tutor who knows exactly what you need to work on.
I wish I had that when I was in school. Are there any other ways AI is changing education?
We're also seeing the development of AI tutors.
AI tutors.
Yeah, they can provide students with personalized support, outside of the classroom. They can answer questions, explain tough concepts, even grade assignments.
Wow. It sounds like AI could really help make education more accessible and effective for everyone. Okay, last but not least, let's talk about retail. I have a sneaking suspicion that AI is the reason I see those super targeted ads online.
You got it. Those recommendation engines you see on sites like Amazon, they use AI to analyze everything. Your browsing history, your past purchases, even things you've added to your cart but didn't buy.
It's a little spooky how well they know me.
It can be, but it's all data-driven. They use this information to predict what you want and suggest things you might be interested in.
It's pretty effective, I have to admit. Are there other ways AI is being used in retail?
Definitely. Think about chatbots. Many companies are now using them for customer service. They can answer common questions, help you track orders, and even process returns.
Wow, AI is really changing the game in retail. From personalized recommendations to automated customer service. It's clear that AI is impacting so many industries, and it's only going to become more prevalent.
Absolutely. AI's impact is growing across every part of society.
And it's not just about the practical applications.
It's pretty amazing. We're already seeing AI being used to create art, write music, even write scripts.
It's like something out of a science fiction movie. Does this mean robots are going to be writing the next blockbuster?
It's certainly possible, and it raises all sorts of interesting questions about creativity and whether machines can truly be creative.
Yeah, that's something to think about. The source material also mentioned AI as a collaborator, not just a replacement for humans.
Right. Imagine AI working alongside humans, boosting our capabilities and helping us solve complex problems in fields like medicine or engineering. It could analyze huge amounts of data, identify patterns, and offer insights that would take humans forever to uncover.
It's like having an AI partner in problem solving.
Exactly. We might be able to achieve incredible things if we embrace this collaborative potential of AI.
That's a much more optimistic view than the whole robot takeover scenario.
Definitely. It's about harnessing the power of AI for good and using it to create a better future.
I like that. So it's clear AI is here to stay. It's already transforming our world in some pretty profound ways. What are your thoughts on how it might impact your own future, both personally and professionally?
That's the big question, isn't it? AI is a powerful tool. How it shapes our future depends on how we choose to use it. We need to ensure we're developing and utilizing it ethically and responsibly for the benefit of all.
Well said. This deep dive has been a fascinating journey into the world of AI.
Agreed.
It's amazing to see how this technology is already woven into our lives.
And how it will continue to shape the world around us.
That's it for today's deep dive. We hope this has given you a better understanding of the incredible world of AI and all its potential.
Thanks for joining us.
And until next time, keep exploring. The future of AI is in our hands.